Whether it's the cost of rent...
A rent increase of $70 for a young person is not that sustainable, especially when wages aren't going up.
Or the cost of petrol.
Now I'm finding myself doing my high school habits of filling up $20 at a time, purely because the fuel is so expensive.
Young people can't catch a break on the money go round, and it's making them miserable.
Oh my God, the rent's due next week. Then I've got groceries to pay and all these other bills. We've pretty much cut, both of our savings have gone in half. I feel like I've got to work 7 days a week to be able to afford to live.
A new study from Reach Out shows a third of 16 to 25-year-olds are worried about the cost of living. 40% of those say the issue is having a major impact on their mental health.
More than half are recognising that they're having trouble sleeping or that their sleeping patterns are changing. Motivation levels are not where they'd normally be, and also just changes in mood.
It does affect your sleep because the stress levels are high.
It just gets super hard and you just lose sleep so much. I probably only get 5 hours sleep a night.
The main thing keeping them up? How they're going to get by in the future.
All those traditional things like having a family and moving out into your own home and starting that new chapter of life is just seeing so out of reach, and those things are stuff that keeps you awake at night.
And it's not just young people feeling it, with 46% of all adults highly distressed over cost of living pressures. Meanwhile, mental health services aren't keeping pace, with a blowout in wait times and high out-of-pocket costs preventing sufferers from getting treatment.
With the federal budget due to be handed down soon, we're really hoping to see that might bring with it some major investment in mental health and suicide prevention.
But if you are struggling, experts say the best thing you can do is talk about it.
Just leaning on each other is kind of the only thing you can do, but at home, not out at a restaurant or bar.
I go to the gym as much as I can, so that helps me get more sleep because I'm more tired.
Of course, if you need help for any reason, crisis support is always available 24/7 through Lifeline on 13 11 14. For many people, this is very serious right now.
Hugely serious. I mean, they don't have much of a future. You can't get onto the property ladder without an inheritance. I saw in the papers this week. It's depressing. Something needs to come out of the May budget, that's for sure. Because trying to get help is a privilege as well. It's expensive to go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist.
Hugely. Well, here's a really good hack that I think works in a lot of circumstances. If you're feeling particularly stressed, you find just a kind of a cloth thing filled with something a little bit soft, a pillow, a pillow if you will, and then you just bring it close to your face and scream into it.
Yes.
Has that been helpful to you?
Deeply. The only thing that I can do.
I was wondering what you were doing in wardrobe this afternoon.
That's what I was doing.
It all makes sense.
That's what I was doing.